This is a short training video demonstrating how you can change out a Satchwell BAS 2800 or Sigma 96 point outstation to any BMS in a matter of minutes with the Satrofit Modbus I/O cards. Prior, of course, to recommissioning your building services with new control philosophies. So, first of all, we will remove the front cover, like so, and power off. First of all, remove the existing Sigma CPU card. It could of course be BAS 2800. The digital output card, digital input cards, an analog input card, and finally an analog output card. The existing power supply stays in place as this will power the new Satrofit I/O cards using the 24 volts along the original backplane. First of all, we put in place a Satrofit universal output card here. The jumper is left deselected there so that the original Satchwell relays will be worked by these capacitors here. Card slots straight into the existing rack and pushes home. Then we will do the two digital input cards. So this is a Satrofit universal input card. The type of input is selected by jumpers here. The thermistor range also doubles as the digital input range. Again, the card plugs directly into the rack. That is the second digital input card in this case. Again, plugs in. Then there is the analog input card. In this case, most of the inputs are set to thermistor, but in this case here, a couple are set to voltage, a couple are current with additional current jumper selected. Again, card plugs straight in as before. And finally, the analog output card, again, Satrofit universal output card with the jumper left in place there to give you a 0 to 10 volt output. The output card does also do for current outputs as well. Then there is a connector strip, a short connector strip here, which runs along the cards like so, and this is used to link together the Modbus comms and provide the power, 24 volt DC power to the cards. Then comes the master controller. In this case, for this example, using a North Commander, which has been mounted on a specially designed piggyback board along with an Ethernet switch. The Modbus output from the North Commander is picked up from the backboard like so and plugs straight into the connector strip there and hence onto the Satrofit cards like so. Finally, 24 volt DC power here comes off the card and plugs straight into the connector strip along the back there. The piggyback card with the North Commander on it then slots into the controller like so. Of course, we could use any other master controller such as the Trend IQ4 XNC or the Tritium J's or the Centraline Hawk or any one of a number of other products such as the Siemens PXC. That is all that is required now. We can now power up the outstation and you can get on with recommissioning your building services with your new control philosophies. That is the end of this training video. I will cover in a separate video the setup in more detail of the Modbus address switches and the jumpers, and also the use of the Satrofit tool ports here, which can be used for pre-commissioning your inputs and outputs on the Satrofit cards before the Modbus comms is connected.